Hello, our topic for today is inverted U hypothesis. Inverted U hypothesis was developed by Simon Kuznet in 1955. He developed an inverted U hypothesis based on the observation that in early stages of economic development, countries experience a high income inequality. Less developed countries has more income inequality at the early stages of growth, and relative inequality of income increases and then reverses back. Simon Kuznet observed that at the early stages of growth and development, countries experience high inequality, and later, when the country is developed, the inequality is reversed back. At the early stages of growth, the countries experience income inequality because of industrialization. Most of the resources are directed towards people who prefer to save and invest more. And physical capital becomes important at the early stages of development. When the country progresses, this changes as human capital becomes more important than physical capital, which reduces the income inequality. This was observed by him in 1955 based on a study of 3 less developed countries and 2 developed countries. Of 3 less developed countries, the Gini coefficient was 0.44. The Gini coefficient is a measure of inequality. And for the developed countries, the Gini coefficient was less. It was 0.37. It shows that a country which is developed has less income inequality compared to a country which is developing or which is less developed. He has shown the same in the form of a curve which came to be known as kuznet curve. This kuznet curve can also be taken into account for environmental factors as well. At the early stages of development, there is environment degradation, there is pollution due to industrialization. But as the country turns out to be developed, this changes and environmental degradation reverses itself. The curve which was developed by Simon Kuznet for this is known as Kuznet hypothesis or Kuznet curve. On the curve, the y-axis has income inequality. Or income inequality, we can also say it as Gini coefficient. And on the x-axis, we have per capita income. This is U-shaped curve is the Kuznet curve. As the per capita income of the country increases, the inequality increases. After a certain point, it stabilizes and it reverses back to the later stage. So when the country is developed, income inequality is less compared to when the country is less developed and in its initial phase of growth. This is known as inverted U hypothesis or Kuznet hypothesis. Thank you for listening. I hope you understood.